Welcome to Stepdad Success, turning the tide on the way stepdads are seen and show up in the world. We're a new breed of leaders raising leaders. Blood or no blood, we raise them as our own. We're connected, loving, and committed to leading them into the future. If you asked a normal dad, he'd say we're doing the impossible. He'd say, but they're not yours. How do you do it? Yet every day, stepdads around the world are forging the way. That's what we call Stepdad Success. We're leaders raising leaders. And these are our stories. G'day, this is James Clavassa for Stepdad Success, and today I want to talk about letting go. You know, in the past years, I've made a lot of changes to my life over the last 20 years. You know, as we grow older, things change, things happen in our lives. We shift friends, we shift lovers, we shift, all sorts of things in our lives. But in that, we have to become comfortable with letting go. And we even need to become comfortable with letting go of ourself. We constantly think, okay, everyone else has to change around us. We tell people what we think of them and we think that they need to do the work. I've spent the last 10 years very solidly, actually probably about 11 years, very solidly working on myself. Mindsets, skill sets, mostly mindset. And letting go, being flexible enough to let go of old behaviors and then move forward with new ones is one of the most challenging things you can ever do. Letting go of old friends, letting go of old work situations, letting go of past lovers can be really, really difficult. But essentially, I look at it this way. And you can take this on for yourself. You don't have to. It's just my opinion, really. I guess it's what's been working for me over the years, over the last 11 to 12 years. And as I said, I've made massive changes throughout my life. I've gone from working jobs to chasing my dream, being a professional water skier, to going back, taking a step back and working in the tax department in a suit and tie, to then shifting again to chase my dreams online and build massive businesses. I've had to shift multiple times and recreate myself. And this is something I want to say today, you need to be able to recreate yourself. You need to be able to stay flexible. You need to be able to recreate your character, how you approach the world, your language, your listening, your beliefs, skill sets. All of these things create you as a whole person. And each of those things have to be let go at certain times. When we're stuck in a situation and we can't break through, it's because we're hanging on to something old. We're hanging on to an old belief. We're hanging on to an old language pattern. We're hanging on to an old, way of working, a skill set, a mindset. It's probably one of the things that I'm most proud of in myself, that I've able to be so flexible throughout my life to allow different forms of success. Success in sporting careers, success in business, success in now relationships. And again, I'll just mention that, success on what I say success is completely different to you. Again, this is about what you want, what you desire in life. Staying the same may be fine for you, may be great. Maybe that you do it, maybe your letting go is letting go of chasing all the shiny objects out there. Personally, I challenge myself internally in growth. I'm not so worried about fancy cars. I don't have Ferraris and, $1 million rings. I don't buy $10,000 watches. Simply doesn't attract me. My challenge is the internal challenge of increasing my growth of who I am, how I show up in the world, how I show up for my family, my loved ones, for friends around me. This is the most important thing for me. And today, this topic of letting go creates that. It creates it creates the capacity and space for you to grow. So look at that today. Go back to your journal today. Have a look across body, being, balance, and business, and just think about where you can let go. Where you can let go of old, language patterns, beliefs, actions, people. Ask yourself what you need to let go of to grow. Again, it's very challenging, or it can be very challenging. I'm not denying that. But if you do want expansion, if you do want growth in your life, letting go of old behaviors and habits and language and all of that is the fastest way through. Thanks for listening today. I'll catch you soon. Would you like to learn more about how stepdads across the globe are joining forces in raising the next generation of leaders? Then head to www.stepdadsuccess.com and grab all the show notes plus a copy of the brand new tactical guide for creating more happiness, health, wealth, and wisdom as a stepdad. And if you liked the podcast, please share it with other stepdads you know and leave us a review on iTunes. Again, that's www.stepdadsuccess.com for all the show notes and tactical guide. Come and join the new breed of stepdads, the growing group of leaders raising leaders.